bring their career up, because players are always going to leave and move on and go to the league. Especially at that time, we were like, if you played college at a top team, you had a chance to go to the league if you were a top player. And you had been a top player your whole life, so you were going to leave regardless with or without him. But the fact that you helped him, his career, and solidify his job and what he was doing, he didn't think in his heart that it was right for him to tell you the truth. It was like, hey, you're ready to go. Do your thing.
Look, it's hard for me to say what he believes at the time or not, whether or not I was actually ready or not. It's hard for me to say if he actually believed that I was ready or not ready, and he just told me this or that. I don't know. But his dad won a lot of championships there. He was a second-year coach, and he won a championship. And I have some problems with the way he's had a relationship with me since I've left that school, or the lack of relationship he's tried to have with me since I left that school. That decision was a contention point. He wanted me to stay. I understand why he might have wanted me to stay. It would have been fun, and we would have been good if I would have stayed. But I had to look out for numero uno first.
For sure.
And for me, that was the right decision. And so, we talked about Calipari. Like, he wants players to go do what he thinks is best for them, and ultimately that's what I did. And so it's hard for me to say whether or not he actually believed I was ready or wasn't ready. I think I've proven that I made the right decision and that the league was where I belonged to be. And I struggled my rookie year, but most rookies do.
Yeah, the league back then didn't deal with. I don't even think it does now. They've never dealt with young incoming players because the league's not built like that. In Europe,
More built like that now than it was back then.
More now, but it's not from college. They're coming from like Uruguay and Argentina. You know what I'm saying? Like the South American kids, and they're bringing like everyone.
I see these college kids now still come in and kill it, and at this, like, I'm even more impressed by that right now than I am. Like the kid in Orlando, McGuire or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Like 10, 15, 12 goals this year.
Yeah.
Like, he came from college last year.
Yeah.
I don't watch college soccer, but I know the college soccer landscape is not the same,
same.
as it was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever it is. So kudos to that kid. Had that work ethic, that drive, and had some talent to go with it, clearly, to be able to do it. But it's going to just get harder and harder for these kids to be able to do that.
For sure. Appreciate you guys listening in and tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to all our platforms: Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. Click that button in and get back to us, all right? Appreciate you guys.